So you can spread out, come into a symmetrical, relaxed position. Releasing into the floor, into the support under you. And with each exhale, just see if you can let go a little bit more. Whatever mental, physical, emotional, spiritual holding that's not needed here now, you can just invite release. And with each deep inhale, you might look for or create a feeling of space, openness, expansivity. Each exhale, grounding, releasing, softening, letting go. You're welcome to keep your eyes closed or open them as it's useful for you. To begin, let's slide the right arm overhead, stretch out long through the right side, through your fingers and toes. See if you can soften and release the left side. Can you have the action, the energy required to do this while relaxing what's not needed? Release, slide the right arm down, kind of shake out that side, let it go, and then left arm overhead and see if you can isolate tension just on the left side. How much can you relax the right while you engage and lengthen the left? Release, both arms down, arms and legs relaxed. And then take both arms overhead, big yawning reach. Through fingers and toes, interlace your fingers, press out through the palms, flex your feet. And then roll onto one side. So we'll come to one side, extending the bottom arm, pointing the toes, bring your whole body into a straight long line. And the top arm can just support you a little bit, helping you balance. Let's squeeze legs together and up, just a little bit. Doesn't have to be far off the ground, but make it really long and squeezing inner legs together. Strong core, stabilizing muscles, lengthening out, and can you soften your jaw and your neck and shoulders? Release legs down, and then lift the legs and the bottom arm. So again, it doesn't have to be high, but really long. Can you lengthen through your head, your tailbone, your fingers, your toes? Strong core. Release down. Top arm overhead. And then squeeze, arms and legs together, out and up. Flopping as needed. Each flop is strengthening you. Can you relax your face while you're doing it? Release. Bend the bottom arm, hand to your head, flex your feet to help with balance, but try and keep the hips in line so you're not piking or bananaing, everything in a straight long line. And then bend the top leg up to something like tree. So even though there's a lot of surface area, this is a balancing pose. So if you can bring everything into the midline, so your knee is opening, your hips are coming in, and if you can, balance without your hand. If you need it, it's there. Keep bringing everything into the midline, strong. And then reach your hand on the inside for your big toe and extend your leg part way or all the way straight. And you're just looking for your edge, right where it is. Wobbling's welcome. Keep bringing everything into the midline. Strong core, relaxed jaw. And then release your hand to the floor. Let's lower the leg until it's about 6 inches off the floor. Kick out through your heel and split your legs as wide as they'll go. Keep reaching your toes up towards your head. Top hip down though, so it's not hiking up. Long torso. This is working core. Last breath here. Release. Drop your foot to the floor where it is. Hand that was on your head reaches for the foot. If you can't reach it with a straight leg, you can bend it or hold your calf or use a strap. And then roll open through the top arm. So deep twist with a straight or partly straight leg. Drop down through that top hip. If you want to add a quad stretch, your free hand can reach for your free foot. So you bend it, maybe lift the torso for a moment to grab hold, and then drop back down, dropping both shoulders down. Let's release, roll back onto our backs, bring your knees in and take a little circle or rock with your knees. Feeling what's touching the floor, a little massage for the sacrum, the back, the hips. And then stretch long, coming onto the other side. So starting with toes pointed, bottom arm extended, top hand can help you balance a little bit. Reach out to come up just through the legs to start, squeezing legs together, really strong core. Finding just the right amount of effort to complete the task at hand, and can there be a sense of ease as well? Let's release. Now again, legs and bottom arm. Feeling the strength and power in this pose. And then can there be softness? Last breath. Release. Top arm overhead and then reach out to come up. Flounder pose. Squeeze arms together, legs together. Keep reaching it long. And release. Let's bend the bottom arm, hand to your head, flex your feet for a little help with balance. See if you can balance without your top arm. And then bring that top leg up like tree, as high as you can on your inner leg. Bringing everything into the midline. Reach your hand on the inside for your big toe. You can extend whatever amount, might be just a tiny bit and you meet your edge. Maybe you come all the way straight. Inviting what's here. So as we go towards balance, there may be lots of wobbling. As we go towards flexibility, there may be lots of tightness. So can we welcome what's here with ease? Let's release, top hand to the floor. Lower your leg until it's about 6 inches off the floor. Kick through your heel, reach through the toes, splitting the legs wide. Feeling the strength of this position, but softening your face and, if possible, breath slow and deep. Release. Drop your foot to the floor where it is. Hand that was on your head reaches for your foot, your ankle, your calf, or a strap. Leg can stay straight or a little bent. Oh, roll open through the top arm. Drop down through the top hip. Nice and long on all 4 sides of the torso. If you'd like, you might add a quad stretch. Free hand reaches down for your free foot. Last breath here. Release. Roll back onto your back. Bring both knees in. Take a little circle or rock, feeling what's touching the floor. A little massage for the back, evening out your torso. And then drop your feet to the floor. We'll do a little core work here. Drawing the belly in. Press the lower back down from the inside. Interlace fingers behind the head. Exhale, lift head and chest up. Inhale, release down. Exhale up. Inhale down. Up and down. Up and down. Up and down. 2 more. Last one. Right leg comes up. Exhale, head up towards your leg. Inhale, head down. Up and down. Up and down. Up and down. Up and down. 2 more. Last one. And switch. Up and down. Up and down. Up and down. 2 more. Switch again, right leg high. This time take your left arm across. Each time you exhale, reach a little further across. One more like this. Switch, left leg high, right arm across. One more. Release, stretch long through your arms and legs. Bring your knees in, little circle or rock. And then make your way up to sitting. Let's come on to hands and knees, tabletop. If you'd like to pad your knees, you're welcome to put something under there. Set hands right under shoulders, knees under hips, fingers spread wide. We'll take a few rolls through the spine, starting by lifting head and tailbone arching, opening the front side, and then round, draw the belly in. Inhale, arch. Exhale, curve. Inhale, arch. Exhale, curve. Now, inhale, arch. Shift your weight forward, bend your elbows straight back and dip part way or all the way to the floor, and then press up from there. Round. Arch. Go forward to dip down, elbows hugging the sides of the body. If going all the way down is too much, do what you can. Maybe it's 1 inch. Press up, round. Arch. Dip down. Press up. Round. Arch. Dip down. Press up. Round. Arch. 1 more. Dip down. Press up and then round and sink back to child's pose. Finding ease again, letting go. With arms out in front of you, walk your hands over to the left and then pull back through your right hip, stretching right side a little more. Come through center and over to the other side. Pull back through your left hip, stretching left side a bit more. Come back to center. Let's lift up through table. Come back to down dog and take your time opening up into this first down dog, taking any movement that helps you explore your body. Setting up the pose in the ways that work for you. Feeling fully. Let's walk hands and feet towards one another and hang in ragdoll. Feet hip width apart. Parallel, you can bend your knees a little or a lot. Taking any movement. Bend your knees a little more and slowly roll up, coming all the way up to standing. Let's come into mountain pose, Tadasana. Bring feet together or apart, you choose. Press down, lengthen up, wrap the back around to the front for stability. Let's bring hands together at the heart and perhaps bring to mind an intention, something you want to call in for your practice, for this moment, for this day. Let's take a full A-series sun salutation. Inhale, arms sweep high. Fold forward, swan dive down. Lengthen. Step or hop your feet back, lower down. Come into your back bend. This could be as low or high as you like. Cobra or up dog. And then back to down dog. Five deep breaths in a good rest, whether that's down dog, child's pose, sitting, or something else. Last breath here. Come back through down dog, step or hop your feet forward, inhaling flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, up to standing. Exhale, arms press down. Again, inhale, arms high. Fold. Lengthen. Step or hop back. Lower down. Up dog or cobra. And back to down dog. This time from down dog, right leg sweeps up. Bend your knee to your chest. Start circling this bent right knee in the biggest circle you can make. Exploring your full range of motion. Even the tight places, even the awkward places. Next time your leg is up, reach it straight. Circle your ankle a few times. Big circles. Both directions. Take your leg a little higher and then bring your right knee towards right upper arm. Extend it up and back. Take it across towards left upper arm. Reach it up and back. And right towards the center of your chest. Extend it up and back. Big step forward. High lunge. Arms up. Sink low. Let's grab the left wrist and take it over, side bend. Same thing other side. Grab your right wrist, take it over. Back to center. Interlace fingers behind the back. Lift the chest. Hips low, heart high. Arms up. Tip forward. Standing splits. Hands to the floor or to a couple of blocks. We'll do this with hips square and with the upper body letting go like ragdoll. Stretch the left leg straighter, longer, higher. Let your head release more. Last breath. Step back. Warrior one. Arms up, hips low. Finding just the right amount of effort, all of what's needed. And letting go of everything that's not needed. Last breath. Release. Make your way through any movement transition back to down dog. Taking the transitions on your timing, in your way. From down dog, left leg sweeps up. Bend your knee in, start circling this bent left knee in the biggest circle you can make. Next time your leg is up, reach it straight, circle your ankle, pulling the hips up and away as you circle. Leg a little higher and then left knee towards left upper arm. Reach it up and back. Take it across towards right upper arm. Send it up and back. And right towards the center of your chest. Extend it up and back. Big step forward. High lunge, arms up. Sink low. Let's grab the right wrist. Take it over. Same thing other side. Grab your left wrist, take it over. Back to center. Interlace fingers behind your back, other thumb on top. Hips low, heart high. Arms up. Tip forward, standing splits. Big step back. Warrior one. One more breath here. Release. Make your way back to your rest. Any movement transition. Back to any neutral shape. Coming back to presence and surrender. Last breath here. Let's come through down dog. Step or hop your feet forward. Inhaling, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, arms press down. Let's take just the right arm up as we inhale. Come over to a side bend. Reach a little further out, come up, release down. Same thing other side, left arm up and over. Reach a little further out, come up, release down. Interlace your fingers, press out through your palms, arms up by your ears, shoulders drop as arms reach straight, rise up onto your toes for a balance. Finding ease in the wobbling, ease in the falling. Start to fold forward, staying in balance on the toes, or at least trying to. You can bring your hands to your legs wherever they meet. Could be the upper legs, could be lower. Make sure you're not locking your knees or overstretching. You're finding your way. Release, drop your hands, drop your heels, drop your head. Let that go. Bend your knees, arms up. Inhale, chair, Utkatasana. Strong core, relaxed jaw. Last breath here. Release, fold forward. Inhaling, flat back. Step or hop back, lower down. Up dog or cobra. Back to down dog. Right leg sweeps up. Big step forward, high lunge. Arms up. Let's take warrior 3. Shift forward and find your balance. You're welcome to keep your torso high and your leg low. If you do want to tip forward, keep torso and back leg connected, a straight line through the hips. Hips are square. Last breath here. Step back, warrior 1. Release through your movement transition. From down dog, left leg sweeps up. Big step forward, high lunge, arms up. Warrior 3. Finding your outer shape, using what you know about your body, about alignment, to come into the fullest expression of this pose for this body today. Last breath here. Step back. Warrior 1. Release. Finding your way. Back to a good rest, letting go. Last breath here. Come back through down dog. Step or hop. Inhaling, flat back. Exhale, fold. Bend your knees, arms up. Inhale, chair. Exhale, straighten. Again, inhale, chair. Exhale, fold. Lengthen. Step or hop back, lower down. Up dog or cobra, and then back to down dog. Right leg sweeps up, 1 breath. Big step forward, high lunge. Arms up. Warrior 3, 1 breath, come in. Step back, warrior 1. From here, open out, warrior 2. Flip the right palm, reverse warrior 2. Right arm high, left arm back. Straighten the front leg, triangle. One more breath here. Release. Make your way to down dog, finding your way, taking your time. From down dog, left leg sweeps up. Step forward, high lunge. Arms up. Warrior 3. Step back, warrior 1. Open out, warrior 2. Flip the left palm, reverse warrior two. Straighten the front leg, triangle. Try not to lock either leg, but especially the left one here. Pull up through the top arm so there's lightness. One more breath here. This time to release, bring both hands to the floor and let's turn to face the wide side of the mat, wide-legged forward fold, and we'll do this as a resting pose. If you want to have blocks for your hands or separate the feet more or less, you're welcome. Try not to lock your knees. See if you can even out the weight between toes and heels. And then walk both hands over to the right. You might take hold of the right foot or just go in that direction and notice what you notice over here. What's being stretched, what's being woken up, what's interesting, what feels tight. Exploring your body. Walk hands over through center to the left, and then take hold of it or just go towards your left foot. Let's walk hands through center and over to the right. This time turn to face the back of your mat. We'll lift the left heel, high lunge facing backward, and set up for a twist. Left hand can stay on the floor and the right arm can lift up. If you prefer a deeper twist, you can bring the left elbow to the outside of the right knee. Last breath here. Release. Walk your hands around through center and over to the other side. High lunge, left side facing front again. Take a similar twist. So right hand down, left hand up, or right elbow to the outside. Let's release. Make your way to down dog, finding your way. And then let's come into a pigeon pose on the right side. Slide the right knee forward. Scoot back through the left leg. Help the hips get as low as they'll go, and see if any support would be useful. Feeling this, whatever this is. Let's bring the upper body back up. Take your time. If you have something under your hip, you can move it. So you can lean to the right, slide the left knee forward, and then shift over onto the left hip and send the right leg back. And then adjusting into a pigeon pose on the left side, finding your way, feeling what's right in this moment, setting up support if that's useful. Let's bring the upper body back up. Take your time. We're going to lean to the left. This time, bring your right foot to the outside of the left knee, setting up for a seated spinal twist. You can bring your right hand to the floor behind you. Left arm will either hug the knee or hook to the outside of the knee. Inhale, sit tall. Exhale, rotate. Breath by breath, lengthen and twist. Let's release, unwind, and switch. Bottom leg can be straight or bent. Left hand to the floor behind you. Right arm hugs or hooks. Inhale, sit tall. Exhale, rotate. Let's release, unwind. Take a little windshield wiper side to side. Let's come back onto our backs. Bring your knees in. A little circle, a rock, and then drop your feet to the floor. Let's lift the hips and slide something under the hips for supported bridge. Could be a block on low or medium. If you want it higher than medium, maybe stack 2 blocks so you still have plenty of surface area. You could also use a bolster or cushion or foam roller. Let the hips rest. Bring your right knee to your chest, straighten the left leg, and let that straight left leg hang, yawning open through the front of the left hip. Let's switch, bring the left knee in, drop the right leg long, squeeze left knee in close as you can. Let that right leg hang, yawning open through the front of the right hip. When you feel even, come to neutral. Both feet back to the floor, or both knees to the chest, or both legs straight, either along the floor or up in the air, and see how much you can relax into the position you've chosen. If you want to stay where you are longer, you're welcome. This could even be your final resting pose if it's relaxed enough for you. If you're ready to release, do it in your way, as relaxed and gently as you can. Checking in with your body as to what would feel good now, what would be a good counter pose or closing to this practice for you. Whatever you're doing, feeling it fully, giving it the time it needs. When nothing else is needed, you can spread out and come into your final resting pose for a few moments of not doing, just being. Slowly begin to wiggle your fingers and toes, gently waking your body up again. And take a stretch out through your arms and legs. And then bring your knees in, roll to one side. Use your hands to help you up to sitting. And bring your hands together at the heart. Maybe coming back to your intention or perhaps setting a new one, moving forward into the rest of your day. Namaste. Thank you.